They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary has gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Jackson now. That he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
DJ Dilly T.
They're going to look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's caught over the middle by Fant.
And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half.
That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Fuck going on, man.
Isaiah Pacheco, 44 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the 1st half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They go play action with Jackson. Out to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect 2nd half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Going right back to Fant. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This is Pacheco, and he's got it to about the 40.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. He's got his tight end Fant. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run here with Pacheco. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Pacheco. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco.
Y'all make the DJ quit, man. The DJ is quitting. The DJ is quitting. Y'all see it on the stream. DJ Dilly T, he's quitting. Y'all see this shit on the stream. Make him quit. DJ D, this nigga quit, man. Yeah, Lamar Jackson ass up out of there. Gonna quit, little ass boy.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Badgley on for the extra point. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Just because you put block by shit,
they're going to try and run.
And
he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off.
Madden already asked him skill the opponent too high.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Play action. It's Jackson. The Chiefs are going to get him.
Stop playing with me.
They're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Stepping back. Go on that shit.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 108 yards on the ground. He's gotten better, really, as the night's going on. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Pacheco.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. He'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
On 3rd down and short and everything well executed. He not only gets the 1st down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
And that flag accepted.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll try the sneak, and they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Hey, man, if you want to watch you get your ass beat on YouTube, man, you can, man. Stack Champ.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Rolling to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Switch up, switch up.
They go play action now. Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Buying time to his left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on.
He done quit. Look, quit. Quit. Made him quit. No smoke, man. Nigga be playing on no smoke. Nigga don't want no smoke. I ain't want niggas quit the game, man. Let's get him. Let's get it. Don't come on here with all that funny shit, fam. Gang in this bed. What to do, twin? We on the stream. Let's get it. Lock in. Let's get it busted.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Ty Law. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
That's as well when everybody trying to play me. Some of these motherfucking games to the motherfucking world. And bitch, I got me fucked up.
They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the
Fuck
corner of
about
the
none of
end
that
zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to
game
take
to
a
the
shot, but it's
motherfucking
third
real life.
down.
Y'all gonna respect this shit
Right
that I'm
where
putting
this set
down.
of
Real
downs
talk.
started, they need a full
From my
10
girl
to
to
pick up the first down and
Nick,
move the
don't
chains.
we all that.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
You still keeping that same man. Get the
He
fuck
was
off my
open,
field.
but
You
he
better take
couldn't
that
get it to
field,
him.
man.
It's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Be humble with this little nigga here, man. This
The three straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for
Madden
it on
God.
fourth. Back to throw again. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
In motion right comes Jackson. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Why rush? It took us 9 months to get him early. We wasn't rush, so why rush this process? You can't rush this ass.
Jackson's got it over the middle.
One thing
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? Catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Motherfucking ass. I'm running that bitch like I'm in
try
slavery
for the first
time.
with Pacheco.
Peel off that
With a gain of 4.
Can't stop it.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went heavy. No surprise, I knew he was going to get the football. How about the power exhibit there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So nothing doing there, and that's going to bring up second down.
I'm live. I'm on air tonight, baby. I'm on air. I'm talking mad shit. But you want the word to hear your voice?
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Because this is the platform for it.
He'll hit Jackson.
They
Complete.
don't do that.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up.
He
They
can't
got
stop
8
this
yards
shit.
there.
This shit
Timing
hotter
is
than
so
fish
important
grease,
on a route
mama.
like this because he's going to line up out right.
You
then
can't
cut
stop
straight
this
across
shit.
the
Mama,
field.
call the
Don't
fireman.
let him come out and
Because
counter
somebody
too late,
is
because by the time
high.
he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it
You think
upfield.
1 minute
We're
they should get that
scoreless
first down?
after 1.
Who's up there?
The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th
Think you
and
gonna stop me?
1. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And boy, this is going to be close. That
What?
It's a little short, and he didn't get there.
Hey,
So certainly an
you
interesting
only look
call
at
there to
Jay
go
on the
for
top
it. And
when
this
he do
defense
something,
will
when he
take
do
over
something
right
good.
near
That
midfield
nigga do
at the
not talk,
49-yard line.
when he getting from belt to ass. Don't pick that full house normal. Okay.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And too tall Jones.
He thought he was going to get him in
That's
the
a
middle
loss
of
of
the
17.
silly
They
rabbit
just knew that
trick
these
for
rushers were
kid.
eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said a load of big way there with
your
lost
average
double-digit
Negro.
yards on that sack.
I was smarter than the average down. I know better. He gonna try to do something small. He gonna try to run a I know what you mean.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw
brother,
for it
you know I
here.
got badass defense, brother. You know I
And
got
they
some
hit him as he
badass
throws
defense.
as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher
saying that
there.
now?
And the Chiefs will have the football back
You
in
ever heard that
excellent
movie,
field
Important Here's the
position.
Who? But right now is what I don't
On
hear
play
my brother.
action, it's Mahomes.
Oh, it's interception. Oh, what?
Nope, and he's got it complete to
What the
Courtland
fuck?
Sutton. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City
Bro, I hit
first
the wrong
down.
motherfucking button it with. That's a goal. That's the mad guys, man. That's the
They'll
mad
run out of the gun with Pacheco. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
We need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
7 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
They'll
set up the screen to Pacheco. Only a yard there. Stepped down well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. Badgley able to knock this one through, and we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Yeah, I wait on my suggestion. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
You're quiet now, huh, my friend? Quit clicking on
the offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Instead of trying to do the same play.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He completes this to Sutton. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all
how about you?
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Mahomes going to throw.
Man, what?
This is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
Man, what? I didn't even try to do that, man.
As it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder, this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Get my shit back.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. There's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the 2nd half gets underway. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Rush him out every time. See, he ready a pistol.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change.
He running pistol, he running Glock.
For the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
He running pistol, he running Glock. Did I tell you that, man?
They try with Pacheco. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here's Mahomes to
It's
throw.
effective at all costs.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
Here's Pacheco.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handle?
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
Shut the fuck up. You happy you scored? Shut the fuck up because you went to the top. That was me clicking.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it too before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I'll take them too.
He's got daylight.
I'll take
and the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Still just a two-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway.
Looked up and got that.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's how it goes. That's the run play.
Mahomes now to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
That's
taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
He's talking too much.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Mahomes to throw on second down.
Start running your fucking mouth.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Mahomes to throw once more. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
An assortment of sacks in this game. This one a product of a good jump and terrific effort. Moves quickly off the snap of the ball. Doesn't let up until he's in the backfield and impacting the quarterback.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
You just stop this shit.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? We're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there.
Do it again.
Going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Do it again.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They juked him, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A good yardage there on Sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this to the crossing over out of bounds. 27 yards there.
Dang, boy, nobody tripping through this. Dang, boy, showing out.
In this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
He doing his big one.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Right one.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback though for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Steps away. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk. Complete. Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. 30 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
We lost the game, bro. You know that?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Well, you know you lost the game.
His throw here's incomplete.
Again, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film. Did you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT?
He was going to get me
They needed to
son.
see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Ask you a few questions before this game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Lucky ass.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll look to throw here. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys be able to run from their assignments and finish off that play. Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yards.
He said, what the
This
fuck?
won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good.
We need to go back to Fortnite.
Keep this a 2-point game. They'll come up. First
We
and
need to
10
go
here.
back to Fortnite.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Huh?
And he can't get a throw off. He's
is that wrong?
taken down.
Yep.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Yeah, go back to
Here comes
Fortnite.
2nd down. Here's Mahomes. Finding Sutton. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
On 4th down, they'll try and run
First
for
down.
it. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the 4th quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll drop this off to Pacheco. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
You sorry. Get the fuck up. Hurry up. Get the fuck on down.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore.